Hello, kids. Today, you will be learning a new lesson that will help you in your module. I'm Sir Alan, and welcome to Grade 4 Math class. In this video, you will learn how to identify and describe triangles according to sides and angles, identify and describes the different kinds of quadrilaterals, square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezoid, and rhombus. In the previous lesson, you have learned that a triangle is a polygon with 3 sides and 3 angles. And quadrilaterals are polygons with 4 sides and 4 angles. Let's see how much you already know about the lessons. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write the chosen letter on the space provided for you. Number 1. Which angle measures more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees? A. Right angle. B. Acute angle. C. Obtuse angle. D. None of the above. Number 2. What kind of angle is represented when the hands of the clock says it's 12:15? A. Right angle. B. Acute angle. C. Obtuse angle. D. None of the above. 3. Which angle shows an acute angle? A, B, C, or D? 4. Which triangle has no equal sides? A. Isosceles triangle. B. Scalene triangle. C. Equilateral triangle. D. None of the above. 5. Which figure shows equilateral triangle? A, B, C, or D? And now let's check your answers. And the answer for number 1 is letter C, obtuse angle. Number 2, letter B, acute angle. Number 3, letter A. Number 4, letter B, scalene triangle. Number 5 is letter C. Let's continue. Draw a square if your answer is true, or a rectangle if it is false. Number 1, all angles of quadrilaterals are equal. 2, a quadrilateral that is divided diagonally forms 2 triangles. 3, any 4-sided polygon is a quadrilateral. 4, all triangles have right angles. 5, a triangle is a 3-sided polygon. Let's check your answers. Number 1 is rectangle, false. Not all angles of quadrilaterals are equal. Number 2, square. Number 3, square. Number 4, rectangle, false. And number 5 is square. Let's do this. Name what is being described in each item. Number 1, who am I? I am a triangle. I have right angle. Number 2, who am I? I am a triangle. I have 3 equal sides. Number 3, who am I? I am a triangle. I have obtuse angles. My angle measures more than 90 degrees. but less than 180 degrees. Number 4, who am I? I am a triangle. I have no congruent or equal sides. Number 5, who am I? I am a triangle. I have acute angles. My angle measures less than 90 degrees. Let's check your answers. And for number 1 is right triangle. Number 2, 3 equal sides, equilateral triangles. Number 3, the figure is obtuse triangle. Number 4, it has no congruent or equal sides. It is iscalene triangle. It has an acute angle. The angle measures less than 90 degrees. The figure is acute triangle. Let's continue. Number 6. Who am I? I am a quadrilateral. Both pairs of my opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of my opposite angles are congruent. Number 7. Who am I? I am a parallelogram. I have 4 right angles. My diagonals are congruent. Who am I? I am a parallelogram. I have 4 equal sides. Who am I? I am a parallelogram. I have 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. And number 10, who am I? I am a quadrilateral. I have exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 6, the figure is parallelogram. Number 7, it is rectangle. Number 8, rhombus. Number 9, square. And number 10, trapezoid. Okay, good job. This time, you will learn to identify and describe triangles according to sides and angles. A triangle is a 3-sided polygon. It has 3 vertices and 3 angles. Triangles can be classified according to their angles. A right triangle has a right angle which measures 90 degrees. And this is the example of a right triangle. It has a square corner measures 90 degrees. And this is a right angle. An acute triangle has 3 acute angles, each measuring less than 90 degrees. And this is the example of an acute triangle. The angle here is measures 40 degrees. This one, 60 degrees and 80 degrees. They are all less than 90 degrees. And this triangle is an acute triangle. An obtuse triangle has an obtuse angle which measures more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. And this is the example of an obtuse angle. It has 100 degrees. 100 degrees is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So this triangle is an obtuse triangle. Let's do this. Name the following triangles according to its angles. Number 1, And the answer is right triangle. It has a right angle, measures 90 degrees. Number 2. The answer is acute triangle. All the angles measure less than 90 degrees. Here is 62 degrees, 75 degrees, and 43 degrees. So this triangle is an acute triangle. Number 3. The 3 angles are less than 90 degrees, and this is acute triangle. Number 4. It has 150 degrees, and this is an obtuse triangle. And number 5, it is a right triangle. Triangles can also be classified according to their sides. An equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides. And this is the example of an equilateral triangle. The 3 sides are equal. 4 centimeters. The second side is 4 centimeters, and the third side is also 4 centimeters. An isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides. And this is the example of an isosceles triangle. The 2 sides here are equal or the same measurement, 5 centimeters. Isocline triangle has no equal sides, and this is the example of isocline triangle. They have different sides, 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 7 centimeters. Let's do this. Name the following triangles according to its sides. Number 1. Side here is 15, 35, 34 and 34 and 32. And this is isocline triangle. No sides are equal. Number 2. And this is isocline. No sides are equal. Number 3. The 3 sides are equal, and this is equilateral triangle. Number 4. The 2 sides are equal, and this is isosceles triangle. And number 5, 2 sides are equal, and this is isosceles triangle. Polygons are everywhere. They have different sizes, shapes, and number of sides. In this lesson, you will learn how to identify and describe the different kinds of quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is a polygon with 4 vertices and 4 corners, 4 sides, and 4 angles. This is an example of a quadrilateral. A polygon with 4 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are congruent or equal. And opposite angles are congruent or equal. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. The bases of a trapezoid are the parallel sides, base 1 and base 2. The base angles of a trapezoid are the pairs of angles that share a common base. Rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles, A, B, C, and D. By definition, a rectangle has the following properties. All 4 angles are right angles or 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite sides are parallel and congruent. Parallel and they are equal. Opposite angles are congruent. Rhombus. A rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 congruent sides. Since a rhombus is a parallelogram, it has all of the properties of a parallelogram. Therefore, a rhombus has opposite sides that are parallel. Opposite sides that are congruent or equal. And opposite angles are equal or congruent. Square. Square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 sides are equal. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 angles are right angles are measured 90 degrees. Let's do this. Draw a happy face if your answer is yes. And draw a sad face if it is no. Number 1. Is a parallelogram a quadrilateral? Number 2. Is a rectangle a parallelogram? Number 3. Is a square a rectangle? 4. Is a rectangle a square? 5. Is a parallelogram a rectangle? 6. Is a square a rhombus? 7. Is a trapezoid a quadrilateral? 8. Is a rhombus a square? 9. Is a square a parallelogram? 10. Is a parallelogram a trapezoid? Let's check your answers. Number 1. Is a parallelogram a quadrilateral? Yes. Is a rectangle a parallelogram? Yes. Is a square a rectangle? Yes. Number 4. Is a rectangle a square? No. Number 5. Is a parallelogram a rectangle? Yes. 6. Is a square a rhombus? Yes. 7. Is a trapezoid a quadrilateral? Yes. 8. Is a rhombus a square? No. 9. Is a square a parallelogram? Yes. 10. Is a parallelogram a trapezoid? No. Let's do activity 2. Identify the following triangles according to their angles. Match column A with column B. Okay. Figure number 1, figure number 2, and figure number 3. Are you done? Let's check your answers. Number 1 is a right triangle. If your answer is C, correct. If your answer is letter D, that is also correct. It is a right triangle because it has a right angle. Number 2, it is an acute triangle. It has 3 acute angles. And number 3 is an obtuse triangle. It has an obtuse angle. Identify the following triangles according to their sides. Match column A with column B. Okay. Number 1 is a triangle measures 9 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. Number 2, a triangle measures 5 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and 9 centimeters. Number 3, a triangle measures 8 centimeters. Each side is 8 centimeters. Let's check your answers. For number 1 is Iscalene triangle. Has no equal sides. Number 2, it has 2 equal sides and it is an isosceles triangle. And for number 3, all sides are equal. This is letter B, equilateral triangle. Identify the following quadrilaterals. Choose the letter of the correct answer inside the box. Figure number 1. The 2 opposite sides are equal. Number 2, it has 4 right angles. Opposite sides are equal. Number 3, the 2 bases are parallel. Number 4, number 5. Okay, let's check. And for number 1 is letter E, parallelogram. Number 2, letter B, rectangle. Number 3, letter D, trapezoid. Number 4, letter C, rhombus. And number 5, letter A, square. Let's do activity 3. Name me. Letter A. Name the following triangles according to their angles. Number 1. Number 2 and number 3. B. Name the following triangles according to their sides. 4, 5, and 6. And letter C, name the following quadrilaterals. Figure number 7, figure 8, figure 9, or quadrilateral 10. Okay, let's check your answers. And for number 1, the triangle has a right angle, and this is right triangle. Number 2, has 3 acute angle, and this is acute triangle. And number 3 has an obtuse angle, and this is an obtuse triangle. Letter B. Number 4, 3 sides are equal, and this is equilateral triangle. Number 5, 2 sides are congruent or equal, and this is isosceles triangle. And number 6, no sides are equal, and this is Iscalene triangle. C, name the following quadrilaterals. Number 7, this is parallelogram. 8, trapezoid. 9, rhombus. And number 10, rectangle. Good job, kids. Let's do activity 4. Draw me. Okay, number 3, right triangle. Number 4, equilateral triangle. And number 5, Iscalene triangle. And for number 3, okay, this is a right triangle. It has a right angle. Equilateral triangle with 3 equal sides. Iscalene triangle. Okay. Number 6, square. Number 7, trapezoid. Number 8, rhombus. Number 9, rectangle. Okay. And number 10, parallelogram. All right. Read each item carefully. Write the letter of your answer on the space before the number. Number 1, what type of triangle has angle 64 degrees, 47 degrees, and 69 degrees? A, acute triangle. B, obtuse triangle. C, right triangle. And letter D, obtuse and acute triangle. Number 2, what do you call a triangle with no equal sides? A, isosceles triangle. B, Iscalene triangle. C, equilateral triangle. D, right triangle. 3, which of the following statement describes an equilateral triangle? A, it is a triangle with 2 equal sides. B, it is a triangle with no equal sides. C, it is a triangle with 3 equal sides. D, it is a triangle with 2 to 3 equal sides. 4. How many triangles classified? A, they are classified according to line segments. B, they are classified according to sides. C, they are classified according to angles. D, they are classified according to sides and angles. 5. Which of the following is a trapezoid? A, B, C, D. 6. What do you call a quadrilateral that has exactly one pair of parallel sides? A, square. B, trapezoid. C, rectangle. D, rhombus. 7. What do you call a parallelogram that has 4 right angles and its opposite sides are parallel and equal? A, rhombus. B, square. C, rectangle. D, parallelogram. 8. Which shows a rhombus? A, B, C, D. 9. What kind of quadrilateral has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles? A, square. B, rectangle. C, parallelogram. D, trapezoid. 10. What do you call a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel and equal? A, square. B, parallelogram. C, rectangle. D, rhombus. And for your additional activities, do this. Draw the following triangles correctly. 1, right triangle. 2, obtuse triangle. 3, acute triangle. 4, equilateral triangle. 5, isosceles triangle. 6, isocline triangle. Letter B, using the drawing below, identify the figures represented by the letters. Thank you for watching. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless everyone.